everybody, Dr. Hill here, and today we're going to talk about how to improve your pet's hygiene.
Great. Dr. Hill, how often should I brush my dog's teeth?
Ooh, yep. So if you're not going to be brushing them twice a day, every day, just like you and I brush our teeth, a lot of times it's recommended that once a week, once a month, or once a year brushing isn't going to be super beneficial. But what I really like to tell owners to do instead is use dental treats or dental chews. I love them because they have some components to them that help work at that plaque and tartar, and a lot of them help freshen the breath too, which is what most owners tend to notice about their pet's mouth.
Great. So how do I get my dog used to, if I do want to brush their teeth, to having their teeth brushed?
Yeah, so a lot of times just kind of working on their own pace, letting them kind of explore the toothbrush in the sense of like if you hold it and you let them sniff it or lick it or kind of just get used to it on their end. A lot of times most dogs will really struggle with the idea of having their teeth brushed if you just honker in and go right into brushing their teeth really aggressively and they haven't had a chance to really warm up to the idea of the toothbrush or anything else. Sometimes you need to start with just putting that dog-friendly toothpaste on there and just letting them sniff it and lick it and try it and get used to it that way and have that be a good experience. And then from there, once they like that toothbrush more and the toothpaste more, then you can start working to some of that brushing action.
Awesome. So what is a sanitary haircut and why would my dog need it?
Yeah, so some dogs tend to have longer hair, and those dogs, sometimes when they urinate or defecate, sometimes urine gets caught in that hair or poop gets caught in that hair, and it can either develop a mat or it can kind of hold that product against the skin, and sometimes it can cause some skin irritation or even sometimes a skin ulcer or a skin infection. And so for those guys, what we recommend is a sanitary trim, which is basically where we just trim the hair around their hind end, around their bum, around their prepuce if needed, or around their vulva if they're a girl, just to help keep it more hygienic, more clean down there, so that they get plenty of air, so that they can dry out, but so that their hair isn't holding that fecal or urine material against their skin.
Great. So why is it important to have my dog's nails trimmed?
Right, so we definitely want to make sure that we keep up on our pet's nail trimming. The biggest reason for that is that if their nails get too long, it can put awkward pressure on their toes that can be uncomfortable to them, and we definitely don't want that. But if their nails are too long as well, sometimes they can get caught in things like, come here, Grace. Yeah, come sit down. Yeah, good girl. Sometimes those long nails can get caught in like the decking on your porch or on your back porch, or sometimes, if they're playing and running around the house, and those nails can actually get broken, and that can be really painful to your pet.
Yeah. Okay. Why is my dog scooting their butt on the ground?
Oh, so yes, the most common thing that we see for butt scooting is going to be anal glands. Sometimes they'll scoot their bum too if it's a little itchy back there, but usually it's itchy because they need an anal gland expression, or it could just be itchy back there. But the best thing to do would be to schedule to have your pet seen by their veterinarian so that they can get their anal glands checked and expressed.
So when should I take my dog to do professional grooming?
So if that's a personal preference. If you have a dog that has longer hair, maybe they need a trim down for hot weather to help keep them cool. Maybe you have a dog that has hair that grows, like a Shih Tzu, or a poodle or things like that, and you want to keep them trimmed regularly to keep their hair from matting, to keep their hair clean, and kind of in a good healthy state. Sometimes, Gracie here's got a short coat, but sometimes I take her to the groomer, especially in the spring and in the fall, to have a good de-shedding bath done and have her undercoat blown out, and that helps a lot with her shedding at home.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.